Why are you here anyway? I don't understand it. All right. Well, we're going to try to make you laugh. Anyway, first up is a particular young gentleman, Funky Kris. Funky, are you somewhere hereby? Funky? There he is. Okay. Well, that's Funky Kris.
That was it?
I guess you can come closer. Yeah, I don't know how to introduce him other than to say, it's Funky Kris. He's going to try to be funny. Don't applaud, just throw money. Funky Kris.
Hello people, hello, welcome to the Funky Studio. And the Funky Studio has Funky Kris. So this is why I chose this place, because I like the name of it. Phil here was in Poznan with us a week ago. We went to Poznan, our first road trip. We thought, we have to go global, we have to go national. We went to Poznan, and I have to say that Poznan has the worst audience I have ever experienced.
Amen.
They are Fat Matt over there, who was also with us, had a great show. Nobody laughed whatsoever. Nobody laughed. Yeah? He had some really bad jokes though. He was talking about porn and big penises and all that stuff. So I hope you guys will be better today though, yeah? Yeah? Thank you. It's good to, to get... Anyway guys, Plac Bavicella. We're on Plac Bavicella, a very, very trendy place. We have Charlotte next door. Has anybody ever been to Charlotte?
Yeah.
Yeah? Do you go for your coffee and fucking bread with Nutella, all that stuff to Charlotte? Yeah? They have the best breakfast, I think, for 9 Z's. Yeah? You get like a loaf of bread and you can spread as much Nutella on it as you want. That is perfect, I think. But I think it's a bit too snobbish. So I thought, no, not Charlotte. We're not going to do it in Charlotte. Next to Charlotte is what?
Plan B.
Plan B. And what is Plan B?
Party.
Party, but Plan B is the cathedral
Of hipsters.
of hipsters. That's right. The so-called hipsters. Do we have any hipsters in the house tonight? Raise your hand. Who is a hipster? Phil Goff, you're a hipster?
I got the hat to prove.
Okay. All right. Listen, because this is like a new social trend, which is coming up nowadays. The hipster. Who is a hipster, right? Well, I think a hipster, to be a hipster, first of all, you need to have the glasses. The glasses are a must, right? That's the first part, right? Then, the second stage of being a hipster, hold on. The second stage of being a hipster is to have the hipster shirt, right? So it's basically a shirt which has some funny logo on it or something. Fuck knows what it means basically, yeah? But as long as it's just funny, as long as it's different, as long as it's not Nike, Adidas, Fred Perry, Ralph Lauren, whatever, because that is what? That is mainstream. And mainstream is evil. We do not like mainstream, us hipsters. Mainstream is bad. And another thing is, I actually didn't have a chance to do it. If you want to be a hipster, you got to have the tight pants. Like, they got to be like really fucking tight. Like, you got to have them like that, right? They finish off like this, like that, right? So, and that looks really, really awesome, unless you're fat. Because if you're a fat hipster, you cannot wear those fucking tight pants. Because it looks just hilarious, I think. But hipsters still do that. It's awful. Anyway, what else does a hipster do? A hipster is a vegetarian. A hipster goes to Greenway with his MacBook. And I just think that's horrible, because they hate mainstream, but they all have MacBooks. And they go to Greenway, or they go to places like Plan B, or even sometimes places like this. And they sit down, and they open up their MacBook, and they spend 5 hours in front of their MacBook doing I don't know what. I don't know, is it because they don't have friends or something? Or, I don't know, they have some other, perspective? I don't know, but they sit there for 5 hours and they do nothing. What else? I'm a hipster, I'm cooler than you. I'm a hipster, I'm smarter than you. I'm a hipster, I listen to music which is a lot better than the music that you listen to. I'm a hipster, I play a musical instrument. But I don't play the guitar or the piano, because that's too mainstream, of course. I play, for example, the triangle. Right? You want to try all that? Yeah. Or the flute, for example, or some other stupid instrument that nobody ever plays. Jesus Christ. What else is a hipster? What else do hipsters do? Hipsters buy vinyls. You know vinyls, right? Of course you know vinyls. They buy vinyls. They buy vinyls of music which they can have on their iPod for free. But they still have to go to the vinyl shop because there can be other hipsters in the vinyl shop. So the vinyl shop is actually like a social sort of gathering where hipsters can go on and they can exchange their, I don't know, their interests and all that different stuff. Honestly, I'm not a hipster. I never want to be a hipster. I don't understand hipsters. But we're on Platz Bavicella, right? So, you know, if we're here, then we have to at least act like it. Right, I'm going to take these glasses off now because they feel a bit funny. Guys, Christmas time, right? We're all here for Christmas. We've got the Christmas tree, you know, snow outside, you know, the whole atmosphere is up. We've got Phil Goss in the Santa Claus hat. I mean, aren't you guys like feeling Christmas already? No. I'm not as well. I mean, whatever happened to Christmas, for fuck's sake? What happened to Christmas? I remember Christmas being, you know, snow. I remember like being 10 years old, and I remember, you know, like, you know, waiting for Christmas for the whole year, and the year was coming, and Christmas time would be there, and I'd get like the new Lego collection, or I'd get like Transformers and all that stuff. And now all I get is like a pair of fucking socks, and I don't know, like a t-shirt. I don't know. It's just horrible, you know. And like when people ask me now, they ask me, "Hey, what do you want to get for Christmas?" And like I'm 26 here, so I can't really say, yeah, I wanted like the new Transformers. Mom, can you get me like the new Transformer thing? Or like I like the Toys R Us is open, right, in Blue City. Can we go to Toys R Us and buy some toys? You know, not really, no, because I'm 26 years old. I can't buy that stuff anymore. I have to buy the boring shit, and it's really, really depressing, you know. I remember Christmas. I remember when we were living in England, you know, and every time Christmas, we didn't really get any snow back there, but the whole atmosphere about, you know, Christmas shopping and going to the shops and buying your favourite presents. Personally now, I hate shopping. I hate doing the Christmas shopping. There's loads of people in the shops, everybody's on top of each other, there's long queues and everything, and I don't like shopping because I don't know how to actually buy Christmas presents. I was actually doing some research on it a little bit some time ago, and I looked up 5 worst Christmas presents that you can get, for example, your wife or your girlfriend, right? I did some research. And number 5 is a vacuum cleaner, right? So, for example, you go up and, you know, to MediaMarkt or something, and you're walking along and you see, whoa, fucking vacuum cleaner. 50% off, man. It's got the newest functions and everything and stuff. And it's like, buy me vacuum cleaner. So you buy the stupid vacuum cleaner, and you're really ready, like, you know, and then, you know, Christmas time, and you give your wife the vacuum cleaner, and she looks up at you and like, what the fuck is this? Like, what do you want me to do with it? Like, I don't know, you bought yourself a present? Like, it just, oh, it's not a good present. Vacuum cleaners, big no. Number 4 is a monthly membership to the gym for your wife. Right? Because, I mean, that just says something, right? I'm like, hey, honey, look, I got you like a monthly pass in the gym, you know? You can go like now every day, you know, you can lose some weight and stuff, you know? You can meet some people. And you look at your wife and she's like, am I fat? No, of course not. You just need to, you know, like, tone it down a little bit, you know? Tone up, you know? Just lose a couple of kilos, you know? And then she looks at you and she cries and it's horrible. Don't do it. Don't do it. Next Christmas present, number 3. This isn't actually a Christmas present, but it's one of those presents where you receive a Christmas present. For example, 5 years ago, I received a step and distance digital pedometer. I actually haven't opened it up yet. I got this from my godfather, who's like a millionaire. Like I was thinking, now Christmas time's probably going to get me something like an iPod or something. He got me a walking shop fucking pedometer, man. And this is what it says. Measures walking, hiking, or jogging distance. Accurately counts your steps. Easily displays the distance in miles or kilometers. Wow, exactly, wow. I'm going to walk now with this and I'm going to like see how much steps I did every day. Fuck, man, that is awesome. Shit. And plus, that's not all. Because this package in here includes your 10,000 steps a day walking program. So now I'll know how to walk, basically, you know? And it, of course, includes batteries, right? Okay. Listen, guys, by the way, open mic is up after our showcase, and I'm actually going to throw this into the bag, because every open micer who comes up on stage gets a gift. So one of you lucky people will be able to win the pedometer. Alright, so that's to, you know, that's to encourage you to come up on stage. Big Phil will be doing that later on. Oh dear. Anyway, guys, one last thing that I wanted to say. One last thing. The pedometer. See, yeah, I think I forgot about those other two. Anyway, guys, Christmas time, right? I got married in August. Thank you very much.
You poor man.
This is going to be my first Christmas Eve with my parents-in-law. Right? I've always spent Christmas with my family, with my brothers and everything, you know. And this year, like, you know, we had the conversation a month ago with my wife, and she said, hey, so where are we going to spend Christmas Eve, you know? And I'm like, you know, what do you mean? My parents, of course. And she's like, well, I don't think so. Like, we have to go to my parents. So, because my wife is very persuasive, we're going to my parents-in-law for Christmas Eve. And that's going to be great. It's going to be like, yeah, it's not going to be like, you know, stiff or anything, right? It's going to be a great family atmosphere. Welcome to the family, right? I mean, it's just going to be a new step for me, I think, and see how it goes. I'll tell you next year how it went, you know? I'm going to have a stand-up next year. Listen, guys, I'm up, I'm done. You can win the pedometer, remember about that. Thank you for your attention. I am Funky Kris. Have a great night. Thank you very much.